afternoon. That's really okay. Sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this recital. I'm going to be your opening music before the wonderful, talented people come play it for you. I'm going to play one song on the guitar for you, and then I'm going to be doing three songs with a track. So this first one is called "Jersey on the Wall." I think it's a beautiful message, and then I'll introduce the other songs throughout my little program. So I hope you all enjoy.
All right, going to move on to this next song. This next song is by Barbara Streisand. It is one of my favorites to perform, and I did see the original with Barbara Streisand, but my favorite version of it is on the show Glee. I don't know if anyone has ever seen it, but that is like one of my favorite shows. So, here it goes. Oh, my man, I love him so. He'll never know. All my life is just despair. But I don't care when he takes me in his arms. The world is bright. All right. This next one is one I sing most of the time at church. It's a personal favorite. It's by Hillsong Worship, and it is called What a Beautiful Name. You were the Word at the beginning, one with God, the Lord Most High. Your hidden glory in creation, now revealed in you are Christ. What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. You didn't want heaven without us. So Jesus, you brought heaven down. My sin was great, your love was greater. What could separate us now? What a wonderful name it is. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a wonderful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus. final song for you today, because it's not nighttime yet. My final song for you today is from my favorite musical, Waitress, and this song is called She Used to Be Mine. It's a dream role I've always had, so any chance I get to sing it, I sing it. So here it is. It's not simple to see that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know that I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center, but I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. And she is messy, but
Welcome to the recital. I can't play the pedals with my shoes on. And I'm wearing, I think this would be a good day to wear shorts because I'm working with catch-up afterwards. So anyhow, besides, it's kind of warm out. Welcome to Trinity UCC, my home church. And if you haven't, welcome to our upside down ship. It was actually built by shipbuilders. And you are very welcome here. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what shade you popped out the toaster. It doesn't matter what you're carrying in your suitcase, what you're about or anything. You're welcome here. And it's what we're all about here. And really, it's what all the music is about, too. There are a couple of things I want to go over before we start. Uh-oh. It keeps on clipping out. You see on the altar on the left, there's carnations. They're blue and they're yellow. They represent the Ukraine flag. And I just can't help but think about all the kids that don't play music over there. And I keep on thinking about that one video clip I saw of a girl playing a violin in the subway. And so after the kids play the song, they're going to take one of the carnations and put it over on that side by the peace candle. And I have a couple purple irises in there. That's to represent our concern, our compassion for the people up in Buffalo, a senseless thing. But today it's about right up here. It keeps clipping out. Huh? Hey, this one's number one. Oh, it sounds better already. Before we get started also, I do have some awards to give out. And Addie, can you please come on up? Addie's in 6th grade over at Harrisburg Academy. And I was over there giving her a lesson at her house, and she was busy drawing things. I'm there, wow, you're good. How would you like to draw the cover for the recital? She said she would. So that cover you see on our program, Addie did, and Artistic Talent Award 2022 Piano Recital, Addie Rosenberg. So there you are. Mm-hmm. Your mom said she picked the frame out. Let's see, who's, Bryce. Bryce is my only senior this year. We started piano a long time ago, back in Pembroke, and then the COVID hit. And like you read, he would still call me up, Skip, listen to this, that he was creating music, and it was really good. So anyhow, here's your 2019, oh my gosh, 2022 Senior Piano Award, Bryce Camuso. He is playing some terrific piece that, well, you'll be amazed. He worked on it a long time. I don't think you better wear it. It might throw you off. Yeah, you can wear that later. Yeah. So, we'll see you later. Representative Susan Helm, can you come up here, please? Yeah, folks, I want to tell you something. Ever since I've been doing recitals, even up in Harrisburg, at Pembroke. I've called a lot of our representatives to come out to support these kids. Lots of times, oh, I'm busy, that kind of stuff. I'll be there, and they don't. Susan Helm has come to every single recital.
I'm the lucky one.
And to tell you the truth, that's what all our representatives should be doing. They should be coming out to support the kids that you don't hear about in the newspapers and on the news and that kind of stuff. So it's very, very much appreciated. So guess what? Oh, glad you could make it. Somebody thought it was Sunday, I think. Sit over there. That's where you sit when you're late, right? So check this out. Sue Helm, honorary piano family. Dante's still working on his. She's not going to be running anymore, and I will miss hanging out with you at all the carnivals and discussing all the problems of the world. I'm still waiting for my property taxes to go down. Oh, so are you. I have something really special here too. A long time ago, when I was like a late teenager, early 20s, there was a lady at my church that worked at the Capitol. And you know, there's a Pennsylvania state song. And she was very instrumental in presenting that to the legislature. And I didn't realize that there were all these other songs that they actually introduced. I have all these here, but the interesting thing is, I have an original copy of Dear Old Harrisburg. This was printed in 1924. And actually, what's interesting is that it originally was the song for Susquehanna High School. But when you read these words, they changed it a little bit. And anyhow, it's J.H. Troop Music House. So this is that. You can find a place better. And then I have here the actual letter to the senators introducing all these songs for the state song. And by the way, if you heard these songs, you would know right away why it isn't on the top 20. Whoa. So you can do something with it.
Well, I have a question for you. Like, I am not running again, but we can put a few things in archives to last forever. I would like to keep this for a while until November 30th. Can I put this in the state archives to last forever?
That is why I gave it to you. So there you go. Now that you're retired, you can take piano lessons.
I would love to. I have 2 pianos, and I don't know how to play either one of them.
The thing about adults, when they take piano lessons, I see some in here I won't mention, I think they think that because they're an adult, it's easier. And you can find out that it's not. It's a whole different language. But what a language music is. It's just a language that all people understand. Well, we better get started instead of hearing me talk all the time. So let's see here. Delaney? Oh, that's it. I want to say this stuff because I forget it, then I'll be amiss if I don't say it. I really miss the 3 M's. I told Addie and I told you, I got a bunch of girls now finally, but unfortunately the 3 M's, Meg, Mary, and Madeline, they're not here. And Stephen Hudson, we miss you. He was with us for a long, long time. And hey, some of these kids, and wait till you see my surprise guest, they went on to music, but all don't. But the other things come along. But so what? You know, they know how to play the piano, and that's what it's all about. I'm talking to all your kids now. You hear me a lot. There's so much to do. I come to your sport events. I come to your plays, your musicals. That's great. Do all those things. Do all those things. And you may not be the best at some of them. Maybe something you might find, like Declan swimming, you might find something. But that's what it's all about. All the things out there in life, the good things that you can participate in. This is my newest student here. I don't know where my other new student is, but she is going to play the organ, and she's going to play the. Why am I talking here?
My name's Delaney Purcell, and I'm going to be playing Snake Dance and Bells Are Ringing.
Okay, Dante, you need you up here too. She's going to play Bells Are Ringing, Ode to Joy, Beethoven, and she'll play it once on the piano, and then I'm going to play along with her. Get the hymnals out, the teal, number 1, and we're going to have a contest, and Dante's going to be the judge. Hymn number 1. Da 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 da. And Dante, I want you to tell me then if these people sang louder than me on the organ, and then there'll be a prize for the winner. Wrong key.
He won. I think we can do better. I think if we stand up, that might help us with the singing because it might get our diaphragm. So Skip, can we do it again one more time? You can never sing it too much. Joyful, joyful, right?
I was going to give everybody a vacation in Hawaii if you won. That is after I won the lottery. I should start playing. But so it doesn't count now.
Okay, come on, let's stand together and let's sing together, lifting our voices, and we're trying to outdo Skip this time, all right? Can we do that? All right, here we go. Joyful, joyful, we are all of love, hearts unfold like flowers before the heavenly
the clouds of sin and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light of day. Woo!
Thank you so much, Ashley, our choir director, Ashley.
Okay, Milan. Milan also is playing the organ, although I have your music up here, but his at the point now where he is setting it up himself. So you'll hear the solo part on the swell chamber to your left, and the accompaniment part on the great chamber. And I see Becky here. He and me and his family, we're like family. And Becky, where are you at? Raise your hand. There's, yep. Becky and I, we love the full moon. And March was worm moon. So Becky came down with real worms. And Milan and his family, by the way, his mother's going to have another baby in June. But anyhow, they came to the farm, and we went out in the garden, and we did a worm dance. Yep. And I got to tell you, Becky, I've never seen so many worms in the garden as it was great. Of course, over there's Justin. I brought my drum out and started drumming. Justin snatches. He says, "Here, let an African show you how to drum."
Hello, my name is Milan, and I'm playing Standing in the Need of Prayer.
And Milan, as soon as he's done, he's going to go upstairs. 8th grade, and he's already like a brilliant genius type on IT and live streaming and computers, so he's going to help. I didn't set it up. You got to set it up. Yep. No, not the chimes. This one here. What was the solo? The solo part. Go ahead. Was it trumpet? Okay, go ahead. Upstairs, I need your help upstairs. Oh my gosh, Delaney. I'm glad somebody has a brain. Delaney, pick a flower for the kids in Ukraine. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Put it in that vase there. I got to tell you, you saw in the program here that Addie's involved in musicals and all that kind of stuff. Wow. It was a beautiful spring day, where the kind you want to get out and enjoy. And I made a commitment to go to her play, her musical, School of Rock. And I thought, I got to go, because the kids come first. I am so glad that I went. That was, except that in Harrisburg, it was wonderful. It was wonderful, and I hope that lead guy is going to be on the Apollo Awards. Do you know? Is your music going to be in the Apollo Awards at Hershey? Well, it should be. Well, another thing I liked about that is that school incorporated all the grades. Usually, you go to high school musical; it's just high school kids. They incorporated all the kids in your school, so that was great. So anyhow.
I'm Maddie. I'll be playing Stay With Me. Look at this kid. Last recital,
I had to hold him up so he could speak in the microphone. Remember that? And I have to ask you a question. In the last recital, the question was, how did the COVID affect you? He put down, it affected my social life. How's your social life now?
Good.
Now, Dante, if you have a problem with your social life, you need to talk to him. His mother right there, she started it all. She said, Skip, you give me piano lessons. We're not going to tell you how many years ago, but it was all downhill, really uphill from there.
My name is Declan Ryan, and I'll be playing Amazing Grace.
I'm going to be helping them out. You notice the title. This is a rain stick, in case you don't know what it is or never seen one. I saw the person make it. What they do, hold this. Okay. What they do is it's a cactus type of a star. Where'd that come from? Oh, it's one of my socks. It's one of my socks. One of my socks. I play the organ. I was wondering where they went. What? For crying out loud. Anyhow, what they do was they pull the spikes out, the spines of the cactus, they invert them the other way. And then they put seeds in it. And it's plugged up. And then sounds like rain. Actually, I think it sounds like fried chicken.
Cactus. My name's Eddie. I'm gonna be playing It's Raining Somewhere Else.
Wait a minute. Are you okay? There is not one kind of music that's best. It's up to the listener. These kids pick their own music, but as we keep going up, you see how they're all over the piano more so. Next.
Hello, my name is Gianni Carr, and I'm going to be playing Waterfront Blues.
No music. Okay, Dante with the A. Dante with the O. This is Dante with the A. Hey, there have been a couple people, since you guys are twins, they want to know who is older. By how many minutes? 5 minutes. Oh.
Hello, my name is Dante Carr, and I'm going to be playing Exodus.
This land is mine, God gave this land to me. I don't know if you are familiar with that, but that was from the movie Exodus, and it's really the story about the Israel back in 1949, and it's a powerful song. Okay, Mr. Blaze and Bellotti. Melvin, there's three of them. Melvin's not here, which is highly unusual because they've been with me since junior high school, and but he couldn't be here. He is kind of a big boss at UPS, and you know how things are with that whole line now. So this is Blaze, Brian Frazier. He teaches and runs dance schools. This is Lalati. And any of you guys out there, I challenge you to shake his hand and just say, full power. And I can guarantee you, actually, I know a hand doctor. I dare you. Go ahead, you guys. Well, while they're figuring things out, my next door neighbor, I lived in Harrisburg, Henrietta Cohen, she said, Skip, you have true friends, as many fingers as you have, you'll be blessed. And I got thinking, well, now wait a minute here, I got a lot of friends. But then I found out what she meant, because it's like what you can do for people and all that kind of stuff. The hip hop boys have been with me since junior high when I said, where you guys practice? In a garage. Come to the church and practice. And they have never, they're true friends. If I need help or anything, they're there. They're my kids. Esther, where are you at? Come here. Esther's my dance partner at the church picnics. I want her. I want you to come up here and get a good. We need to check this out. See if we can do some of this stuff. Come on, Esther. I think we got a lot of practice to do. The last event I saw you in was Guys and Dolls. You were in the orchestra pit, and you saw all the musical events he's in. And this is the piece he played for the Tri-M, Modern Music Masters.
I'm Dylan Kreis, and I will be playing Hungarian Dance by Johann Brahms.
knows at my funeral to play that one part, bum, 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 and it's so silly. I forgot to mention, please, if you can, be generous and drop, just think, if you drop some stuff out of your wallet, you'll be lighter and closer to heaven, right? But all the money goes to the children's programs here. I'm just thinking, how many kids do we have in our summer program about? 60, right. And it was fun. We concentrate on the Olympics. And how many do we have at that egg thing? 400 kids. So, you know, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Music and kids, all this kind of stuff. Okay. Wait to hear this one, Byron. I'm glad I don't have to play this.
Hey, hello. I'm Bryce Camuso, and I'm playing Bloody Tears from Castlevania.
Where's that from? I forget.
It's a video game. It's actually on the older side. I believe it was in the 90s.
And did you notice on that piece, the left hand and the right hand, it would like take you different places. Like, what a piece. Are you next? Oh, you have no idea what it's like to work with a minister who works with you, knows how important music is, and he's really good too. And anyhow, it seems weird, here I am, introducing you, and you're the captain of this place. He has a good pilot.
Before Skip leaves, could we just give Skip and God a thanks for Skip? Words, he would not want me to say this, but words cannot express our gratitude. Skip, you are, and I mean this, I don't think words can really express what I'm about to say, but you are an inspiration and a light to everyone in this room. We thank God for you, David. And I know Skip has family here. His brother is here. Skip has a brother here. Would you just wave your hand so everybody can see you? Some of our members would love to see. There's Skip's brother there. Thank you for coming. I'm going to play a brief piece for you, something that comes from my not really childhood, but from the church I grew up in, Bethlehem of Deliverance Church in Philadelphia, where my dad was the pastor for 21 years before he passed away this past 2020 of COVID. He was one of those people who was just a normal person, no health issues or anything like that, and just couldn't shake it, went to the hospital and never came back. And my experience has been as pastoring the church through the pandemic, before the pandemic, after, post-pandemic, that a lot of us have incurred loss. Whether that loss has been through the pandemic, whether that loss has been intensified because of the pandemic. And as I look at all of you beautiful faces, I know many of you, and I know sometimes in the midst of life, it seems like we are isolated. We feel as though when we struggle, sometimes no one really understands our pain. But there's a song that we sung growing up called I Need You to Survive. Would you just say those words with me? I need you to survive. And I'm going to just sing the first verse, and then after that, we're just going to do the first verse and the chorus once or twice. I'm going to teach you the chorus, and it's meant to be an interactive song. In other words, it's meant for us to sing to our loved ones. It is a religious song, but not really. The words aren't really religious as much as it is an intentional song about our care for one another. So I'll sing a little bit, and then when we get to the second part, I'll give you the words, and I'm going to ask you to sing to the people around you. I need you, you need me, we're all a part of God's body. Stand with me, agree with me, we're all a part of God's body. It is God's will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. I need you, you need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me, agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. You are important to me. I need you to survive. Now this is the part where I'm going to invite you to sing with me. It goes like this. I pray for you. You pray for me. I love you. I need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need you to survive. I pray for you. You pray for me. I love you. I need you to survive. I won't harm you with words from my mouth. I love you. I need. Now I'm going to give you the words. I'm done pretty much this song, but I'm going to give you the words, and I want you to just look at somebody. So how about everybody get a partner or a friend, or just look at someone you feel safe to talk to today. And why don't you don't even have to look them in the eye. You just want to hold their hand. But just let's sing these songs. And don't let anyone be alone today, please. Grab a stranger or someone, and let's sing this song. I see Justin's over there by himself. If somebody would grab Justin over there. I don't want anybody by themselves. Here we go. And I give you the words. I pray for you. I pray for you. Pray for me. You pray for. I love you. I need you to survive. I need you to. I won't harm you. I won't harm. With words from my mouth. With words from my. I love you. I love. Oh, y'all sound good. I need you. Let's do it again. One more time. I pray for you. I pray for you. Pray for me. Come on, tell somebody. Tell them, say, I love you. I love you, Skip. I love you, Skip. I need you. Come on, I won't harm you. I won't, with words from my mouth. With words from my mouth. I love you. I love you. I need you to. You sound so beautiful. It is God's will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. You're not alone. We're here with you. Why don't you just say that with me? You are important to me. I need you to serve. Yes, let's do it one more time. Tell somebody, say, you are important to me. You are important to me. I need you to survive.
Here's a real mess. You can see, I thought I was done with church and religion after I retired, and I rang the doorbell. Hello, I'm Pastor Dante. Welcome. That was it. And you, seriously, I know this is a recital, but you ought to come some Sunday to hear him preach. When he gets on, you feel it. You'll be good for the rest of the week. I can guarantee you. Holly. I can't believe this. It was a week or two ago that Dante was visiting. The church? Where did you? The Holy Spirit, the church over here. And do you know Holly? Holly? Yes, I do. Holly was my final student ever. I remember when I started out. Where's Mark, her dad? You probably don't know this, but when I came over, she went into the room, you know, where the big old grand upright was. I heard her play. Her mom's name, Nancy. Your daughter can flat out play. And I also remember giving you impossible pieces, and I'd come over for a lesson and go, Skip, I need to play. She played for musicals at CD East. And, Skip, I got to play this in like 3 or 4 weeks. Let's get going on it. Anyhow.
So there are some people who you just don't forget, and I don't think that it's a surprise to anyone that Skip is one of those people. Some people are just so special and unique and wonderful that you just can't forget them even if you try. And Skip has played a very meaningful part of my life. I've had a lot of piano teachers growing up, but if anybody asked me, who was your piano teacher growing up? Skip. It was Skip. I mean, just one really funny story about being unforgettable. So we had a landline growing up because I started taking lessons 24 years ago, not 25 because that would make me old, 24 years ago, and we had a landline at home, and we had an answering machine, and anytime Skip had to leave a message, it was 2 voicemails, minimum. So it's like if he had to call to cancel a lesson, it was like 7 voicemails long. But he has played a very special part of my life and my family's life. And the reason I chose, I'm not playing the whole book, don't worry. I chose Arabesque #1 from Do Arabesque by Debussy because it's a highly emotional piece, and Skip was the teacher that unlocked that emotion out of my playing, and I've never forgotten it. It's what has led me in my playing in the 24 years since. So I just want to thank you for that gift that you've given me and all of your students.
Thank you. It's all about emotion, expression when you play. And Holly, check this out. This is the very same piano that you played up at Pembroke. It still has all the wood dug out from certain people's fingernails and you. Yes. Make sure your seat's on. Debussy is not easy to play. I struggled with Clair de Lune. But wow, that was beautiful. I kind of like was imagining an impressionistic painting while she was playing that. Next, we have Byron. Come on up. And fasten your seatbelts. My socks are off, so you can't blow my socks off. I was telling him that I get stuck late at night watching that daggone YouTube channel, stuff about cars and then consciousness and all that kind of stuff. But a couple days ago, I was watching the 10 most difficult piano pieces to play in the world. Half of them were Chopin. And if you can play anything, you know Chopin, oh my goodness. Anyhow, I'm so glad you didn't play that Liszt piece I gave you, because the deal is, when he plays Funerelis by Liszt, I'm wearing a tuxedo. I feel better like this. Anyhow, thank you for always coming. Well, you're a piano family member, you have to.
All right. Yeah. All right. So the piece that I'm going to play is by Chopin. It is his second ballade in F major.
Wow. Gosh, I want to play like that when I grow up. Jeez. Okay, I tell you what, folks, I would like all the kids that played, can you go out, Dante, can you take them out? I want all you kids to go out in the lobby in the front so that the people, when they leave, they can, talk to you and hey, Declan. Oh, that's Ozzy. Where's Declan? No, I mean the other Declan, your brother. Oh, there he is. Got two Declans. So anyhow, Declan, Dante, take all the kids out, hang out in the lobby, and then we all can congratulate them and talk to them. And hey, let's give all these kids a hand. Come on. Thank you for coming out.